In what could be a major blow to Uber, London deemed the US firm unfit to run a taxi service on Friday and stripped it of its license to operate from the end of next week. Uber, which has 40,000 drivers working in the capital, said it would contest the decision. Regulator Transport for London said it would let Uber operate until the appeals process is exhausted. The regulator Transport for London cited Uber's approach to reporting serious criminal offences, background checks on drivers and software called Greyball. An online petition against the decision had gathered more than 200,000 signatures within 5 hours. If reports are to be believed, Uber still operates in 96 European cities but has largely withdrawn its service that relied on drivers without commercial licenses. Uber offers rides with officially licensed taxi drivers in only 2 cities across the region, Berlin and Athens. Here are key legal challenges Uber has faced in Europe since it began operating in 2012 in London and Paris.
I want London to be at the forefront of innovation and new technology, but you've got to play by the rules. And TfL have spent some time going through the regulations that Parliament's given them in relation to deciding whether a private hire vehicle operator is fit and proper. They've looked at the evidence, and TfL have concluded today that Uber aren't a fit and proper private vehicle operator. There are real concerns around safety and security, so TfL have reached the decision not to renew Uber's licence, and I fully support TfL.
They're caving into the pressure exerted by a small minority that want to restrict consumer choice and competition. This decision, if it holds true, will mean that over 40,000 licensed drivers will be out of work. There'll be no way to support themselves, their friends, their family. And so our focus is very much on how we can support those drivers that use the app. And so that's why we're going to appeal the decision and try to continue operating in the capital.
I use Uber. Always, because they are available on the phone. I can quickly check how soon they'll be here, and then it makes my life so easy, not waiting for the bus, whether it's raining or snowing or whatever. Just get a cab and they'll reach wherever you need them to. So it's going to make my life very difficult.
I've known friends that have got into altercations with them, been beaten up, things like that. I know it's not good, but it's good for the convenience, but I guess sometimes there is safety concerns.
The ride-hailing company was fined $957,000 in June 2016 for running illegal taxi service with amateur drivers. A Rome court banned Uber in April this year, but the ban was short-lived after the company appealed to a higher court. The company does not operate in Milan after a 2015 ruling against Uber Pop. Uber planned to withdraw from Denmark after the country passed a new taxi law that required ride-hailing services to install fare meters and meet other requirements. The company pulled out of Hungary in 2016 after the government passed a law in response to taxi operator protests. And in September 2014, a German court in Frankfurt ruled Uber drivers must have commercial licenses to operate in the country. The company was pulled out in several German cities after the ruling. It now operates only a limited set of services in Berlin and Munich.